So, I've gotten a lot of messages from people I know, people that message me saying, I want to fully understand, I want to fully know the history of what you guys have been through. Obviously, you can read books, obviously, you can check out a lot of stuff, and I've done something like this with anime, of course, if you guys have been around this channel for a long time. But today, I decided to do something for movies that pertain to what black people have gone through. All of these movies are true stories or based off true stories, or even documentaries of things that have happened to black people over the course of this hard period. Like, I would say like 400 plus years. So if there's been a time for you guys to get that fried chicken and get that glorious ass Kool-Aid, it's been a while since I said that. Now it's a perfect time, because this UK Trottler brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just get on with this. So the first movie I'd like to mention is 12 Years a Slave. One of the major reasons why I'm mentioning 12 Years a Slave is due to the fact that this was a guy that was meant to be a free man. And when I mean a free man, I mean a free man of today's standards. Because obviously, what society has taught us is that black people being free, black people being treated right is only an illusion. And this guy got abducted and sold into slavery. He was meant to be a guy that was meant to live his life as normal, but he got abducted and sold into slavery. He had a wife, he had kids, and by the time he was able to get out of that rut of him being in slavery, his kids were already fully grown. These kids were already fully grown. They had their own kids. It's one of the most emotional stories I've ever watched. I implore you, or should I say, I suggest you should watch it. And that's one thing I gotta say. Check out 12 Years a Slave. The next thing I'm gonna mention is called When They See Us. It's a five-part series. About 5 teenagers that got falsely accused of murder. And this is something that is very relatable today, because a lot of black people are getting falsely accused of murder. A lot of black people are getting done for stuff that they didn't do, and it's very sad to see. So check out that movie. There's not really too much I can say about it, because I don't want to spoil you in the movie. I want you to experience these movies on its own, and I'm not going to bombard you with too many movies, because I actually want you to actually get through the movies I mentioned. And if you get through the movies I mentioned, let me know, or if you've seen it already, let me know down in the comment section below and tell me what you think of these movies, or interact with me on Twitter or Instagram, whatever, man. Just let me know what you think of these movies once you've seen them, or if you have already seen these movies, let me know about that. Last series I'm gonna mention, or should I say movie, is probably gonna be the one that a lot of people are gonna gravitate to the most, because of how recognized this person is, and that is Who Killed Malcolm. And one of the major reasons why I've limited it down to 3 movies instead of 10, instead of 5, is because I want you to watch all these movies. I'm not putting 10 movies and you pick out the 10. I'm not putting 5 movies, you pick out the 5. I'm putting in 3 movies. Watching 3 movies is easily doable. And I want you to understand, even though you can't really understand, I want you to empathize with us. If you really want to see why these stuff are wrong, why we get angry the way we get angry, you gotta look back on history. You gotta look at the stuff we've gone through. We've turned the left cheek multiple times. And like this guy on Twitter said, if a lion's hungry, you can't tell a lion otherwise. You can't tell them how to relax when they're hungry. They want to eat at all costs. And we want change at all costs. And we hunger for change. And that's one of the major reasons I'm making this video. So people that want to be educated, people that want to understand as much as they can understand, because they will never fully be able to grasp what we're going through. But if you want to fully understand why we're angry to the best of your ability, these 3 movies will help you. These 3 movies will help you. And at the end of the day, people may try and say, oh, this was years ago. If someone keeps stabbing or leaving the wound in my back and not pulling it out, like Malcolm said, how do you expect me to heal? If the knife is still in my back, how do you expect me to heal? I'm still bleeding out. You gotta pull out that knife and you gotta allow the wounds to heal. At this moment in time, you guys are not even acknowledging the knife is in my back. Even if you pulled it out a couple of inches, a few inches, the knife is still in my back. I'm still bleeding out. And that's the point that we are trying to make. We are hungry for change. And that's the message I'm trying to put out there. For people that want to understand, here's the video for you. For the people that don't, I ain't trying to convince you. I don't need to convince you. You should already know. You should already see. If you're blind, then I don't know what to say to you. And that's all I gotta say. Donation links to causes that can help this will be in the description below. The same one I put in my last video will be in the description of this one. And if you're watching this on Instagram, it will be in my bio. So, I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.